Hi everyone, this is Patrick checking in. I'm not really checking in. I suppose I'm providing you information. Information for the podcast listener. Because we are doing things a little bit irregularly. We are doing things a little bit irregularly this week. Apologies, I've had a few too many Mai Tais, as the locals call them. But indeed, yes, we are doing things a little bit differently this week because we are on vacation. Fear not, next week we will have a full, proper It's Got Star Trek episode. We will be discussing Star Trek TOS's The Lights of Zetar. Yeah, the third season, 18th episode, interesting episode. So next week, The Lights of Zetar. But this week, we did not want to leave you without any fun content to listen to, so we are putting two separate items on the feed. The first item, which you're listening to now, presumably, I suppose you could be looking at a transcript. That'd be wild. I'm just going to guess the majority of you are listening to this. And those who are listening to this intro will soon be hearing a re-release of a classic episode, a classic bonus episode of It's Got Star Trek called Star Trek by the Numbers. This is a game show that Dan put together where he quizzed Jesse and I about various number-related facts in the Star Trek universe. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite bonus episodes that we've ever done. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. It was originally released November 26th, 2021. I suppose that's almost 5 years ago. Wild. Okay. But that's not all we're releasing this week. This episode you're listening to, be sure to refresh your feed. Yes, it's the Mai Tais. Refresh your feed because we are also posting brand new content none of you will have heard before. Episode 3 of Jesse's Questions. This was recorded originally as Patreon content, but as we are on vacation, we decided to go ahead and post it publicly. So this is episode 3 of Jesse's Questions. Episode 1, we also had on the Patreon, but also released publicly, so you can scroll back if you want to find that. Episode 2, I'm afraid, is still locked firmly behind the paywall at patreon.com/It's Got Star Trek, along with a whole bunch of other good, fun stuff. So, next week, Lights of Zetar. This week, Star Trek by the Numbers and Jesse's Questions, episode 3. Listen to it all, enjoy it all. Write us in at feedback@itsgotstartrek.com if you have any questions or concerns. Oh, a real quick note before I go that this week's bonus episodes are sponsored by Glaubitz's Homestyle Macaboo Bread with extra crust. With that, enjoy.
Star Trek 57, M23, take 2.
It's Got Star Trek Podcast.
Computer, establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie 32 789777 643 Tango 732 Victor 731178888 732 4767 897643676 Lock.
My name is Dan! Welcome to the Star Trek Podcast! Here with me today is Jesse. Say hello, Jesse, from the underworld! Hello from the underworld, this is Jesse. From the perversion of Valhalla, we have the one and only Patrick! Say hello, Patrick!
Hi, how's it going? How y'all doing?
Yep. That was version 3.
That sounded super
Of the intro.
perverse from Valhalla.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a podcast.
This is what you get. This is a bonus content, so you know it's worth the price you pay for it.
Yeah. So some brief notes.
Brief notes. You made me think of underwear, like briefs.
Do we have? Yeah, I know. Do we have to go through all the subjects we covered before?
No, we don't have to do that.
It seems kind of forced.
We didn't push the right buttons.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? So
yeah, let's just move on.
We got a couple minutes in, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We just mentioned.
I was just wondering if we should try to recap what we did before.
We don't need to.
I forgot.
No, they don't care. They didn't
press
hear
on.
it.
Yeah, they didn't
this
hear
is
it.
bonus
Press
content.
That's right.
Bonus. Bonus means it's not as good as the real shit.
It's extra.
Extra.
No, it's
Just
probably
the fun bits.
a lot of people are probably gonna be like, "It's way better than the real shit" because they're not talking about Discovery or whatever.
I do want to mention though that that the poll that
Got something
that
to tell you.
that
At Zandera, Kara,
yeah,
Kara on Twitter.
who I said
At XANDARA.
right, and I knew her name, but I never looked at the Twitter handle because
Twitter
I
handle
because I
different
never because
than the name.
I'm kind of Twitter stupid. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm just not used to using Twitter.
You're getting used to it. You're
So
getting
I'm
more
not-
active.
He's
You're posting
40 years
pictures-
old. This guy's 40 years old.
I'm yeah, a
You're
little older
posting
than that.
pictures of cats and shit.
Yes, exactly.
You're
so
getting into the swing of things.
so I never pay attention to people's Twitter like at
Life begins
What's
at Twitter.
What's the handle? Is it the at thing or is it
Is
their
the handle? Well, honestly,
it's the thing.
yeah.
I would say it's the at. It's the at handle. I would say that's your Twitter handle. That's what people can know you
Right.
by. If you're
And I never-
a trucker, that's the handle that doesn't change. Your truck might change.
And I always forget to pay attention to the at thing. I only pay attention to their first name. So
because
yeah.
they make it all tiny and grayed out.
Yeah, silly. Anyways, she made a poll about dampeners.
Inertial dampers versus inertial dampeners.
Right, and
we've discussed
That's what this was about.
many
Yeah.
times over the eons on this
Lord.
podcast.
and it seems that most people go with dampeners. Now, I want to say that dampers came first, but I can't
we gotta
verify
gotta
that.
find that out.
But I grew up in an era of dampers. That's
I'm
the
a
era
damper. I'm a damper boy as well.
Jesse, do you consider yourself a damper boy?
Yeah, I think so.
I got no problem with
you're
dampeners.
You're a damp dude.
I got no problem with
Jesse's-
dampeners.
Damper.
Jesse's a damp dude.
He's a damp dude.
I'm sogging it out.
But I have a bias, unconscious and conscious, towards damper. I don't know, inertial dampers.
Yeah. Me too.
However, I like dampeners just fine, and sometimes I
we
prefer.
like- we
sometimes
like
sometimes I
dampeners.
prefer hearing dampeners because it's more interesting. It's got more going on.
Maybe it depends on the context.
It probably. We'll have to do some experiments to determine. Play some episode clips that have the term in it.
So you got a little quiz for us here, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this
Quiz.
bonus episode, Dan's gonna do some game show action and quiz.
Quiz us on some questions.
What's it called? Star Trek by numbers.
Star Trek by numbers.
Star Trek by numbers.
It could be Star Trek by the numbers, but
By
Dan
the
has gone. Dan has
numbers.
gone with by numbers. Is a numbers-based Star Trek quiz game. Looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to mention for Kara. Is it Kara? That would be Kara, the pronunciation.
Kara or Kara.
Well, I would think it would be Kara, but like,
It's a personal thing.
We could
Yeah.
also just ask.
yeah,
We don't need to be shy about it.
yeah. What's is it Kara? Kara? Is it Kara? 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 Is it Kara? Kara? Well, I don't even know how to refer to her because I don't know what to say. Do I say Kara? Is it Kara or Kara? Well, apparently I think it's Kara, but then I could say Kara. Is it Kara or Kara? And apparently I think it's Kara. I'm making an assumption here, before even asking the question.
That's why the tool of communication helps resolve some of these issues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that you are concerned about that, but the solution is simple. We'll find out soon enough.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
I'm going to go with Kara for now. And I also appreciated the dynamic Dan Snoopy gif.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciated that.
A reference to the last episode, episode 104. It's a whole thing. Go listen to the episode.
It's good.
As long as you've seen the new Discovery. And it sounds like our international friends are going to be able to see Discovery soon enough, or at least a lot of them, because
They're working the shit out.
I think Paramount freaked out because
Yeah.
everyone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Some
And,
bullshit.
so they're putting it on Pluto TV.
So they won't have to
I
listen
mean,
to the bonus
maybe they figured that they were somehow making.
other
Maybe
Paramount.
Paramount figured they were somehow saving money by withholding Discovery before the Paramount station was out, because maybe too many people were watching it through Netflix or VPNs or something. But it's building up such bad will that I don't know if it's worth it.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Who knows? It looks like it's at least partially getting resolved, but regardless, we're still going to toss out some of this bonus stuff.
So
not everyone can get it. So game show, numbers.
So this is Star Trek by numbers or by the numbers. I prefer by numbers, but you can say by the numbers and I'll know what you're talking about. I assume Jesse and Patrick would know what you're talking about as well, although I cannot speak for them. I'm Dan. Jesse is over here, and Patrick is over there.
That's Patrick.
Hey there.
And I don't know how interesting this game show will be, but it's basically Star Trek questions
I have no idea.
involving numbers. So, but it's all questions about numbers and Star Trek.
Okay.
So what are the questions?
You can start asking questions. Do we buzz in or what do we do?
That's
do
the
we just yell buzz?
question. That's the question.
We don't
Buzz,
have
buzz.
buzzers.
We
don't
can
have
just
buzzers.
scream buzz.
Yeah, you can scream buzz. Just go like buzz or boople. Make it like an auction or something. What you got to just whatever your noise is.
What's your
Okay.
noise?
What? You were asking me?
Yeah, what's your noise?
Oh, that sounds like a game show in and of itself.
I know.
What's your noise?
This is a horrible trap we've set for ourselves.
Name that your noise.
You just kick people in the belly and see what sound they make. It's like, all right, next up, John is an accountant from Cincinnati, Ohio. What's your noise, John? I don't know. Kick him in the belly.
Why'd you do that?
Nobody knows.
So question.
How do you even score that game? I don't know.
I don't know, man. So
Everybody wins.
All right. So you ask us some questions. We'll scream out a buzzing sound of some sort. And
First
then
question.
and then you will determine. You'll be the referee. You tell us who gets to answer the question.
So do you? First of all, do you know what show Stardates were first portrayed in?
Stardates, was it Star Trek TOS?
Yes. You didn't. I must remind the user, the player, to make a noise. It doesn't count because like you can just because
Well, it wasn't a number. Well, I guess it was. It was a numbers based. It was. Yeah, you're right. It was about Stardates.
yeah. So because if
I'm
you,
an asshole.
Because if you say you can go both ways with that. I can call on you, and if you don't know the answer,
was-
you can,
I
you can be
will-
like, I wasn't buzzing.
No. I freely admit that was not a buzz.
Okay.
That was me just going.
Okay. Well, we'll consider that a practice one.
Okay.
So they first appeared in TOS. What was the first episode that Stardates appeared in?
Oh no.
I got no idea.
Okay, buzz.
What is it?
Now, there could be arguments about this.
That's one of the problems in this.
I'm
going
going
to
to say it's the fourth episode.
the fourth episode.
Yes. Do I need the title?
I mean,
Because I can't remember the title
the fourth episode.
of TOS. Was it the Naked Time, the Naked Now?
That's what is listed as the fourth episode in Wikipedia.
What is the? I'm guessing I'm wrong at this stage because you didn't react,
Yeah.
you react in such a way that would indicate that
yeah,
I'm
you're
correct.
reading me. Jesse, chance to steal.
No, I got nothing.
This is the third episode.
I'm gonna do
isn't it?
horribly in this.
It's
whole
Totally the third. It's where no man has
quiz.
gone before.
It is.
It's the totally third, and I was going to
man.
argue because it's actually the first episode that was fucking filmed.
Oh shit! You
That was
should
the
have said
second
that.
pilot.
You should have said that.
I should have said that, and I knew it. I didn't know it, but it would have been a good guess.
What the fuck?
I'm a fucking asshole.
Well, I'll give you 0.25 points for
Yeah,
that.
he should get some.
Are you keeping score on your digital device over there?
Like all British comedy game shows keep scores, which is like not really at all.
Yeah.
If any of you ever watched British
17
television,
points.
if you're advanced enough to get the British humor,
I mean, Taskmaster, of course.
Aren't we recording this for British?
Who's
I like British shows.
who's not whose line?
I was just making.
watched
I was
Outsiders.
just.
That
I was
good.
just making fun
David
of like.
Mitchell.
I was making fun of like American people who think like they're so super duper awesome and like fancy because they're into British comedy. But it's cool. It's all good. It's all in good fun. That's what I want to say. Is I'm not scorning you. I'm not looking down on you. I'm just having fun with you.
Next question.
Would You Lie to Me is really great with David Mitchell and Lee Mack.
With Tim Roth, lie to me.
No. Would You Lie to Me? Tim Roth has never been on Would You Lie to Me.
He was on Lie to Me. A show
Countdown is good.
He was on a show called Lie to Me.
Yeah, but nobody watched.
That was a
Yeah.
different show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
When was
You know that thing? What was that?
Is the point of this question is like how many times did you say the
what
What?
This is one of those time loop episodes.
What is the significance? What is the significance? What is this? What?
It's not a time loop. It's just time is just taking longer. It's just taking so much longer.
We're moving at negative velocity.
No.
What is the significance of April 13th, 1987?
Buzz.
What is it?
Is it the premiere of Star Trek: The Next Generation?
We'll take that answer. I was going to say that Encounter at Farpoint, but that's
All right.
That's
Encounter
the
at
answer.
Farpoint.
Yeah.
Both parts, presumably. I think they aired them both at once, right? Yeah. It was a unified thing.
Unified.
Next
Split it up
question.
later for syndication.
Okay, guys.
Am I right? Syndication? Get out of here.
What's
Syndicate this.
at some point that's going to be interference called on you, and you'll lose that 0.25 points.
All right, I forgot. You're in charge.
I forgot you're in
You're in
charge.
charge. No, you can do whatever
I just want to
you
make sure.
be.
I just want to make sure everyone can hear the question.
no.
But no, I have fun.
No, you're performing your role admirably, and I'm being an asshole.
What century does The Next Generation take place in?
Bzz.
What is it, Jesse?
It's the 24th century.
Damn right.
God damn it! You're so quick with that buzz.
Yeah, it's not just knowledge. It's about speed and agility.
Yeah, no, because I mean everybody knows that. Everyone
Yeah, that
knows
was
it's
an
the 24th
easy-
century,
that was
but
an easy one.
that was good. Although Picard might tip us ding 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 into the 25th century.
Tip his ding
Yeah.
ding.
The second season. Well, I don't know because it's 20. Yeah, the last one
He's
was
going to
like-
tip his ding ding into the next century.
I didn't say anything about Picard's
I'll
ding
take
ding.
Star Trek for 400, Dan.
Okay.
I heard Jean-Luc Picard's like super down for teabagging.
Yeah.
Like he's Earl Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. According to Star Trek: The Next Generation Writer's Director's Guide of March 23rd, 1987, page 13, and very similar following TNG series, how many digits are in a star date?
Ooh. Buzz
What is it, Patrick?
6
Yes, I will accept that answer.
because of the point.
Yes,
Point
right.
1.
Yeah, 5. If it's 5 digits plus 1 point.
5 digits plus 1.
1. I'll accept that. That is totally valid answer.
I'm ready.
Boom, boom. Boom,
Okay.
boom.
This guy likes the Stardate question.
Zip,
so,
zip.
now this next one is going to throw you through a loopity boop.
Time loop. 3. The answer's 3.
No,
Because of the pips on Riker's shirt. 3 pips.
Actually, I'm not going to throw you.
Data figured that out, and he encoded it into his brainwaves.
I'm not going to.
46.
Okay, I'm not going to quite throw you through a loop yet.
47.
But why is the first digit of the star date always 4?
Oh, yeah. Is this a meta question, or is this a Star Trek in-universe question?
I tried to stay in universe as much as possible. If I go, this is from Memory Alpha, so
Okay.
so if it goes out of universe, I have one
No,
question out
that's-
of universe, and I mentioned that,
Yeah, it's all good.
or out of canon rather. So why is the first digit always 4?
I don't know. I didn't know it was always 4.
Yeah, I know. I should have made this a multiple
Isn't
choice.
it, but it's not always 4. Is it? Isn't it mostly TNG and DS9? Voyager, it's 4?
okay. Why is TNG always 4?
Does
Yeah,
that have to
sometimes
do with the century?
He didn't buzz.
Well, no. I thought we were out of the game.
I haven't given the answer yet.
Well, give us the answer, Dan.
Well, no, Patrick was clarifying. Patrick made a good point. You're right. It wasn't always 4. I should have said, why was TNG always 4?
Yeah, because on TOS they were very irregular about that
Yeah.
shit. There was definitely some 2s and 3s.
And so that's why this is according to the Star Trek Next Generation Director's Guide.
according to Star Trek.
So why is TNG?
Good name for a podcast.
Because of the century.
I will. Can you get any more specific?
Because it's the 24th century.
Yes.
Wow. I
That's-
won with the
that's-
same 24th century answer.
I was thinking that, and I didn't entirely understand the logic behind it.
It's like the
there
Yeah,
4th
it's
century
weird.
of space
of
travel.
2000? What happens when it goes to 3000?
I think that's why. Yeah, I know it goes to 5 at that point or something. I know. I started reading about.
I bet it's a writerly thing. It's a thing about
Well-
F's being smooth.
Well,
4.
I was
5 is
How
too
many
aggressive.
points
No,
do I
this
have?
was just for TNG though. This was just for TNG, and DS9 I think actually did go into different ones, and I didn't bother to look into all the logic about that. I just wrote that it's similar for following series, but it's not the same.
My
the
understanding.
only point I made a mistake is I should have said why is
Maybe they were using
TNG always
Cardassian
24.
dates.
My-
But yeah, the 5th one doesn't make sense for 32,000.
I think that they in TNG, or at least
Well, it'd be 25th century. It'd be 25th century. Yeah.
Like into TNG, I think they decided on an actual way to calculate it, and then from that point, we're relatively, no pun intended, consistent about it.
Relative, as in science.
No pun intended, because the purpose of star dates is in a sense to account for relativistic speeds. At least that's one perspective.
Oh, do you think it?
I gotta say, it was a pretty fucking good pun.
Yeah,
that was some sophisticated shit.
What's the next question?
But I guess it does make sense, because if it goes into 25th century, it just becomes 5. Anyways,
we'll see.
Okay, this is a multiple choice question.
Hell yeah!
What does the second digit mean? Does it mean?
Oh man.
Does it mean A, the month the episode was aired, B, the season of the episode, C, the last digit of the year the episode aired, or D, inconsistent?
Buzz. Oh, shit.
Jessica.
Oh, D, inconsistent.
Wrong.
B?
Yes. Season of the episode.
I had an inkling. I didn't know that. I had an inkling about
I should have repeated that before I said you were right, because what if you meant... Well, you said B. That's all that matters. So.
It's a B. B's nuts.
So, right. It's the second digit is the season of the episode.
You keeping score? You marking this down?
I'm marking this down, baby.
What's the score, man?
So far, the score is Jesse 2, Patrick 3.25.
Word. 3 point. That 0.25 might help me in the end.
Yeah. But yeah, like it got really complicated as like the later seasons happened and other series happened, so I didn't bother. But basically, the questions I asked were in utero or whatever, in universe.
You mean the Nirvana album?
In universe, whatever. I'm stupid.
What's your next question, Dave?
Just is like, let's keep this.
Give me another question.
What
keep
ship?
This train moving down the tracks.
What ship has a thingy number of NCC 74656?
Bzz.
What?
Voyager?
Yes.
I should say the USS Voyager.
Yeah,
the original version.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
I just remembered it had a 7.
You had a 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was stuck out to me when I was watching Voyager.
The following is according to StarTrek.com. Founded in 2161, the United Federation of Planets is an interstellar alliance of how many planetary governments? Now, is it A, more than 50, B, more than 150, C,
100 more. Sorry.
C, less than 50, or D, all of the above?
Okay, point of clarification.
Say that again?
At what point in time are we talking about?
At what point in time?
In 2161?
At the founding?
Are we talking about in the 2200s? Are we talking about in the 2300s? Are we talking about in 3200? That matters. Take your best guess.
What?
Okay, so you've asked us a question of how many members of the Federation there are. However, the number of members of the Federation has varied over the years. It started with X number, it grew to a certain number, and then contracted at a certain point.
So what's your best guess?
So you've got an answer, I'm guessing. Since you're the quiz master, you have an answer,
That's what we have to
but
guess,
we don't know at which point in time that answer pertains to. Is it TNG era? Is it the Federation era?
Before
After
TNG.
Deep Space Nine, when they're, because Sisko went to Deep Space Nine to try to get Bajor into the Federation.
That's a good point, because, and this is from StarTrek.com, from their database, and it doesn't specify. It just says founded in 2161, the United Federation of Planets is an interstellar alliance of...
StarTrek.com, you have dropped the ball.
Yeah.
You have dropped the ball on this one because you have not specified, because you have shows airing in multiple time periods. And you need to specify which time period. Is it Strange New Worlds time period? Is it Picard time period? Is it Discovery time period? Is it early Discovery time period or later Discovery time period?
Yeah.
What's the next question?
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to Memory Alpha, and it's, according to Memory Alpha, it says, by 2267, its territory had expanded across 1,000 planets.
All right. So is that the answer? More than 1,000?
No, because of the cosmopolitan nature of the United Federation of Planets, its territory included at least...
Because some of those people who were members of the Federation would occupy multiple planets themselves.
Yeah, right. And you could have territory that doesn't involve...
Including the humans.
And there's a ton of planets that don't support life. So, and their territory could include those planets.
Absolutely.
They don't support life.
Maybe they mine them for dilithium.
So this is...
or trilithium.
2267.
Quadridiculum.
And give the best answer, because if you want to be lame...
That's like Kirk era style. 2267.
So is it more than 150? B more than... I'm sorry. A more than 50. B more than 150. C less than 50. Or D, all of the above.
Well, it's more than 50.
I said, what's the best answer?
I picked Buzz.
Yeah, you also got a buzz.
Buzz. I'll pick the more than 150.
Yes, that
All
is.
right.
That question could have used some work. I admit.
Give me half points.
I was
for that
confused by that.
one. Half point? I should get a half point for giving that question.
I don't think so.
You don't get points in this arrangement.
I think we should all get a half point for getting that.
for putting up with that question.
So just nobody gets nothing.
I think nobody gets.
I think the
nothing.
audience
Okay.
gets 3 points.
As of 2267, how many light years are all the shit spread over?
Is that how you wrote the question in your notes? How many light years is all the shit spread over? I don't even know. Are you talking about the Federation or just the Star Trek?
The Federation.
Okay,
Are
It's
there
a follow-up.
Are there
It's a
multiple
follow-up.
choices?
Yes, it's A, at least 8,000 light years, B, at least 2,000 light years, C, at least 500 light years, or D, all of the above.
All of the above shit is tripping me out. Buzz
What is it?
A?
Okay, now I can be a total dick about this. Because I consider the best answer in that situation to be all of the above.
Okay, fuck you. Read it again, because this is a math thing, isn't it? You've done a tricky math thing where they all are subsumed under because of the order of the numbers.
A, at least 8,000 light years. B, at least 2,000 light years. C, at least 500 light years. And D, all of the above.
I don't know. You're right. I don't get any points.
So-
I should
Yeah.
have figured that shit
Yeah,
out.
because if all of the above wasn't one of the choices, it would have been A. But since all of the above, I'm doing some kind of math test trickery bullshit
is
that doesn't,
math,
and it
man.
doesn't like teach you anything. It just pisses you off. It's like one of those questions. Like I didn't learn
It's like,
anything
you
from
didn't-
that.
You didn't read all the questions.
It teaches you
all
something-
the answers and weigh them all.
it teaches you something by pissing you off.
Yeah, that life sucks.
There's no meaning to anything.
Okay. Here's
You
one.
make your own meaning in life, friends.
Okay, question 11. Now this is multiple choice. How many in canon deep space stations are there? Are there A3, B7, C14, D25, or E62? That would be A3, B7, C14, D25, E62.
And you said space stations?
Deep space stations.
Deep space stations.
A.
Okay. Because there's
A is 3.
A.
Wrong.
That's ridiculous. B, whatever. No. Buzz. Whatever the last one was. E?
62?
Sure, why not?
Nope. It's B7.
Shit.
7.
Official like. And that
I'm
doesn't
so
count. That doesn't
stupid.
count like Starbase 80 and
so
Star
stupid.
bases.
So
Those are, like,
stupid.
Deep space
It's the
stations.
deep. And that's from Memory Alpha. Now the next question is memory
these nuts.
It's memory beta, isn't it?
Yeah, because
memory beta, which is from like the non-canon
Yeah.
fiction universe.
About memory
Right.
Omega, baby.
So how many out of canon
Memory Delta. Gets,
Out of canon.
How
memory
many-
Delta gets right under your skin there.
how many out of canon deep Memory Alpha really showed up like the Star Trek website. Like the Star Trek website was just like there's this many planets in the Federation.
Well, it's because the Star Trek website is a marketing tool
Yeah.
for a television program.
yeah. It's bullshit.
Memory Alpha is the real deal.
It's the roll deal.
Although it's got a lot of ads these days,
Yeah.
Memory Alpha guys, just FYI.
yeah, just in case you didn't know, you got a lot of ads.
I mean, it's like either ad block or you got like a boatload.
Buttload.
What's more appropriate in this?
Das
case?
bootload.
Boatload of ads all in your face and like videos and stuff. And you're like, I'm just trying to find out what the canonical production number of this episode is, and I have to click away this ad for car insurance.
Yeah.
Because Google
this-
has decided I'm boring. It's fewer ads for kinky, sexy ladies in your neighborhood, and now it's all like car insurance.
Yeah.
It's like proctology doctors.
I bought a broom and dustpan combo recently, and now it thinks I need like 25 more of them because
Yeah.
it advertises
This is the
constantly
classic
advertised,
problem
and the
with
same one that I bought too.
It
It's
happens
like,
to me constantly.
They need to really fix that part of the internet, and they're never. It's like one of those things that doesn't have to be that way, but like they won't fix it because who's gonna fix it? Who cares? Anyways, so the answer was 7 on in canon. How many out of canon deep space stations are there? A3, B7, C14, D25, or E62?
I'm confused by the question.
Here, you buzz in, Jesse. Just pick one.
Bzz, A.
You no 3 again? No.
I'm sticking with it, man.
A.
Well, goddamn you guys. Are you guys? Is this a mutiny? Is that what's going?
No.
Mutinies
No,
are.
baby.
You'll get fucking court-martialed for that shit.
I could not begin. It's just a pure
Yeah,
guess.
man. It's like the same question over again.
C. CD's nuts. C. CD's
It's
nuts. is
D
funny.
25.
All right.
D for D's nuts.
25.
In beta.
Okay,
canon.
the Discovery. What do they call those fucking numbers? Those ship numbers?
Registry.
Yeah, the registry number.
Yeah, I'm stupid. The Discovery's registry number is NCC-10 blank 1.
Buzz.
What?
3-1.
Yes. Well, it's technically 3. It wouldn't be because if it's 3-1, you're
It's
saying
1031. isn't it?
right. But I said it's 10 blank 1, and you said 3-1,
Oh,
which would be
okay.
10311.
That's evidence that I wasn't entirely paying attention.
No, but it's okay. I
think you got
Yeah,
it.
I think I won't be a double dupe.
I just remember that because of
Double-dupe.
Section 31.
Double,
And all the
Oh, yeah.
early
You
associations
just
with
wanted to say
Section 31.
Is this game show entertaining so far?
It's entertaining
all right,
me.
man.
All right, what does the audience think? You guys like it so far? We'll stop right now if the audience just
How
tells
many
us to
questions
stop.
are there?
It's really great. This is really great.
It's really great.
really like it.
Well, there's like 30 questions, but I can skip ahead if we're running out of.
Yeah, we don't have to do all.
we got a few minutes
Do a
left.
few.
Okay.
Do a few.
Kirk's Enterprise, NCC 1701. See, in StarTrek.com.
James Riberius Kirk.
Lives Sirius. See, in StarTrek.com, it calls it Kirk's Enterprise, but like they don't. But
It's really Robert April's Enterprise, and then Captain Pike's Enterprise, and then Captain Kirk's Enterprise.
But they don't do the NCC 1701 because that's probably too like they want to attract a wider audience base, so they say
What?
Kirk's Enterprise instead of the actual registry
What's
number.
the question?
And you know the ironic thing, is that. Well, I don't know if this is ironic, but it may be seemingly ironic, is that they're trying to make it more understandable for
seemingly ironic.
They want to make it more understandable for the wider audience, so they say Kirk's Enterprise. But if you're really into Star Trek, that's actually less understandable because
Yeah, I know.
because-
it brings on so many
Yeah,
questions.
Kirk had 2 Enterprises.
Yeah.
so
That son of a bitch.
how many? This is closest answer. Kirk's Enterprise, NCC 1701.
Is it Price is Right rules?
No, you can go over.
Okay.
It's just just closest. It had how many crew members?
Kirk's Enterprise, the 1701?
Yeah,
Kirk, not Pike.
Kirk.
Buzz,
What is it?
485.
Do you have an answer? You know what? This one actually, I'm gonna. this one is tricky because I should have had you write them down first. That's what I should have done.
He can go off of my answer if he wants.
Okay.
I mean, I could be fucking totally wrong. I'm saying Kirk.
I got to get it like right on.
You got to get closer than I did.
600.
430. Patrick gets
Nah.
it.
Boom. Yeah, Pike when it was Pike, it was like 250 or something, 260.
260 in my mouth. So now, how many science labs did it have? Closest answer.
Oh, man.
Closest answer.
We don't even have to buzz for a closest answer.
5.
3?
Jesse wins at 14.
Jesus, man, that's a lot of
14.
fucking.
Yeah,
On
That's
the
a lot of
Enterprise?
science.
yeah.
science
The
labs.
original Enterprise. They really all about that
It
science.
was the golden age of science.
I bet
Yeah,
Spock.
right.
Spock took up most of them.
Yeah.
I bet Spock and McCoy between them took up 12.
And like giant
Yeah.
Spock
They didn't even
took up
use
all-
ma-
So, how many crew members were in the 1701D, which is Picard's Enterprise? Was it A, 800 to 900?
Bzz, 1,085.
Okay. yeah. So that would be which letter?
Fuck myself, didn't I?
C. Letter C.
No, it's B. Patrick.
Was that spot
I fucked
on?
myself.
Yeah, I gave you a range of 1,000 to 1,500
Okay.
because it probably varies a little bit, and that's
I think it's like 1,085, but I think they can carry like 5,000 if they got to, like refugee style, if they got to cram people in. You know, if Riker has to have like 10 people hanging out with him in his
They have those big
spacious rooms.
big cargo bays. If they get rid of those like octagon boxes
Yeah.
and stuff,
Well,
you could put some people in there and
according
some
to-
sleeping bags.
According to Star Trek canon, the cargo bays is where you shove all the Irish people. Put all the Irish people in the cargo bays.
They-
Was-
or there was
Everybody
an
else gets to go
episode-
hang out and get their own rooms.
What was it? What was that Rent song? It's like 5,000, 25,000,
600 minutes. I really can't stand Rent.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've just heard that song and it drives me up the wall.
I love
That's
musicals.
One of those tunes.
I love musicals. I love musical theater. Rent has always grated on me. It may have been. I mean, I'd like to say it was because it was forced on us in chorus, but lots of other songs were forced on us that I quite enjoyed after a time. 76 trombones in the big parade.
I'm trying to find the exact number because I did have it at one point, but I think it varies.
You got trouble.
Exact number.
Right here in River City.
What did you say? 1,080 marbles?
I said 1,085.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I mean, you know.
I'm obsessing.
What else you got? Stump us.
How many crew members did Voyager start with?
Oh, man.
Not counting the Maquis, I'm assuming? Or do we count the Maquis?
like 50.
However,
There's not that many people on Voyager, even with the Maquis. They got like 50, 70.
Is this
70.
a multiple choice, or are we
70.
supposed to guess?
just guess.
I say 70.
Buzz.
I say 70.
200. Or let me repeat that.
They got 100 people on it.
200.
200.
200.
It's 153. So Patrick gets that one.
No way, man. There's like 75 people.
I bet that doesn't count the Maquis. I bet that was the crew compliment.
I like you're totally. It's embarrassing as like the quiz master when they're like, well, does that count this or this? I was like, I don't know.
I don't think
that's like that scene in Monty Python and Quest for Holy Grail when they ask the questions 3 and he's like. Ask something about the air velocity weighing something of the
African or a European.
Oh, that's
swallow.
what it is. Just go, I don't know that. Okay, so what was the 153 crew members Voyager started with? What was
How many Neelixes?
How many? Counting Tuvix?
No.
How many? What was the capacity? The crew complement capacity. We're gonna get letters that say like half these answers are like disputable somehow.
Of course.
Yeah, because that's the thing is like
that's the whole point of enjoying Star Trek is that you can have violent disputes with people that you should otherwise get along with.
Yeah. So what's
the nature of fandom?
So what's the capacity?
Patrick? Buzz.
Patrick?
I'm just gonna guess 430.
Do you have an answer, Jesse?
No.
Okay, it's 160, so I guess...
Jesus!
I don't know.
So they have like 153 and the capacity is 160. It is a smaller ship.
Yeah, I'm going to give... I should have made you give an answer, Jesse, because I have to give Patrick a point, and you might as well have given an answer. I need practice at this myself. Sure. I'm fucking this up.
I'm enjoying this.
What's the mass of Voyager?
Oh, dude. Killing me.
I will give you a hint. It's in metric tons.
I bet it is.
Of course,
it's always in metric tons.
Star Trek ain't stupid. They got metric. They know all the metrics.
The closest answer.
They know how units. Units merging into each other. Units, scalable units.
We don't get any choices.
Nope, no choices. Is closest answer.
70,000 metric tons.
Jesse.
Metric tons, not that bullshit English American ton nonsense.
But how many baker's dozens are there in a crew member's fridge?
Baker's dozen is a good thing. Here's the deal with metric. Metric is great about everything except Celsius is not metric. I don't know why they pretend like it's metric. It's not metric. Celsius is an arbitrary bullshit. It's all arbitrary bullshit. And Fahrenheit is better because since they're both arbitrary, Fahrenheit has more resolution. So 72 degrees is different than fucking 70 degrees. And when you're talking about Celsius, it's like, it's 25
what about
degrees
Kelvin?
C. Kelvin is better because it has a 0 point, but it's still the units are arbitrary. They're not based on anything.
I've noticed that sometimes when people try to like stress how heavy something is, they're trying to be like, this is really heavy. They're like, I saw must have been 5,000 metric tons of this instead of just saying 5,000 tons. But they're using hyperbole and somehow they're using the word metric to hyperbolize their statement. But the two aren't that much different.
Yeah, isn't it English tons are more than metric tons?
I'm going to write in Google metric tons.
Isn't a ton 1,000 kilograms?
Versus ton.
2,000 kilograms?
No, a ton is 2,000.
It's 2,000 pounds.
Pounds,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 2,000 pounds. It's 1,000 kilograms.
Okay.
2,000 pounds is a ton, while 1,000 kilograms is a metric ton.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So it's about 3,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So
it's bigger.
It's bigger, but it's not like, oh my God, it's so giant.
100. I say 100
Patrick said 70.
I said 70,000 metric
It's
tons.
100,000.
It is 700,000.
Jesus.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, pretty good.
So go Jesse. You've
I was
snarped
slightly closer.
You snarped my flarp.
Yeah, a lot more than we could have imagined.
How many decks on the 1701D?
Buzz.
What's that, Jesse?
10.
Buzz.
What?
Can't be right.
Is he wrong? I mean, don't you have to officially state he's wrong?
Well, we're doing
Or
a
is this
closest answer.
Oh, this is the closest answer.
The closest answer.
I'll say 24.
It's 42.
Oh man, jeez.
10.
Why did I should
There's
know
only
that.
10.
I
Come
should
on.
know that. You're just thinking of 10 forward.
Yeah, that's all they had. They had 10 decks.
10 forward. It's just got nice windows.
It's
It's
just
all.
10.
You know, and it's interesting. Despite having
10 rearward. That's where like all the cool cats hung out, smoking, playing that game
They
from
hung out
that
at, like,
episode, The
40,
Game.
40
And
rear
here's one of the questions that came up to my head as I was reading this about like wondering how this all fits
Came up to your
fits
head.
together. It says so the 1701D has 42 decks. So despite having nearly 1/3 of the number of decks of the 1701D, Voyager was considered about half the size of 1701D according to Memory Alpha. So in other words, to put it the other way, Voyager had something like 15 decks. And 1701, the Enterprise, we'll just say the Enterprise because we're always going to refer to the D. We always refer to the D. So Voyager had 15 decks. Enterprise had 42 decks. That's nearly 3 times the amount of decks.
Yeah.
But the
That's a lot of
Enterprise,
decks, baby.
but Enterprise is only considered twice the size.
In Star Trek V, the Enterprise A had like 78 decks, which doesn't make any sense at all. But they got to do that elevator shaft scene, with the rocket boots.
You know, come to think of it though, the Voyager was fat, had a weird fat middle. So maybe
bulbous, see?
yeah. So I'm just
Attractively bulbous.
So you just think that if there was 3 times as many decks, it would be 3 times bigger as opposed to just twice as big. But Voyagers must have been
Can't
shaped weird.
transpose decks.
Yeah, I
Classic engineering aphorism. You can't transpose decks
Yeah, good
between
point.
classes.
What other questions you got? Anything I can answer?
What deck was the bridge on in the Enterprise?
Was it on the deck 1?
Are you gonna buzz?
Buzz. deck
We're
1.
not playing Star Trek by
I thought
anarchy here.
well before it was like guess the closest number. I mean,
Yeah, but that's not the case here.
well it could be.
What'd you say?
1.
Yeah, you're right. It's 1.
Woo! I thought it might be lying.
It's not 42.
Woo!
Okay.
They go
This
top
is
to bottom.
Of course.
this is the
Up and down.
This is the there's got to be some kind of reward for going first. Maybe if you answer the question, I'm going to change the rules halfway through because everyone loves that. If you answer first,
I think we're more than halfway through.
if you
man.
Just
yeah,
FYI.
yeah, we are. We're almost done.
Yeah.
So there's something to remember for the future if we ever decide to do anything
Third
similar.
and final round.
I think that
I can guarantee you we will.
okay, so I think the first person that buzzes in, if they get it right, they get a full point. But if you get it right after the first person gets it wrong, you only get half a point.
But then shouldn't you also get a negative point if you get it wrong if you're first? Shouldn't there be a disincentive to just buzzing in first? Because otherwise you'd always buzz in first, even if you could just guess, because then you could guarantee that the second place person would have to.
Well, it's a
they could you would
strategy,
you would
man.
artificially depress their score.
Well, right, but that's part of the strategy. If you're ahead by enough points, you can
No,
play
but
defense. That's how you play defense.
No, but the problem is
Strategy.
it's like tic-tac-toe in the sense that it's a strategy that breaks the game. Because
No.
if the strategy is buzz in first,
a strategy
then
that makes
everyone's
the
just buzzing
game.
in no matter what, and the buzz has no relationship to the content of the question.
That's the game.
All that happens is, yes, some people might win more than their opponents, but the point is that's now the only strategy, because you either buzz and get the question right, or you force the other person to reduce their points by half. Whereas if you create a negative incentive to buzzing in before you have some you have to weigh in your mind. Do I know the answer? Can I guess? Will a random
I
guess
see
be
what you're.
better?
I see what you're saying, but part of the advantage of going second is
Is that you don't have to subtract stuff from the score.
No, but no. What the fuck, man?
I'm just saying.
This game is getting really,
you're
really
all,
complicated.
You're all about math, but I know you.
No,
you're all
I'm-
about
look,
adding math.
look.
You don't like that subtracted math.
Motherfucker.
You're just like, I just want
I
to
like
pile shit on top
adding.
of other shit.
I like adding and multiplying, subtracting and division out of the question.
You're a
And by the
sums-
way-
sums man.
I'm right there with you. I'm calling you out on this because I feel
Look.
it in my own bones.
I like that multiplying.
Look. If you go
Exponents.
If you go second and after the first person's got is wrong, you now have an advantage because you know what is wrong. So that helps you eliminate.
I good point. I think that's a good point.
This is hurting my head, man.
Well, game theory is very complicated.
I know, right?
It results in all. It's
So-
it's both fun, complicated, and it's complicated in the way that
sort of
once you sort through the
maddening.
complications, you're like, oh, that makes sense. It's so simple. It's the wonderful and terrible thing about game theory is it's all this work, and then you're like, oh yeah, of course, of course, that makes perfect sense. Why didn't I think of
well,
that?
then you could just might as well say if you buzz in first and get it right, you get a point. If you buzz in first and get it wrong, you lose a point, and then there is no second second choice.
I think there should be stakes to this game.
Okay, well we'll work that out. What about
We should get some
pork
steaks.
chops? Should there
Yeah,
be pork chops?
Pork
to this
chops
game?
are good too.
Or tofu chops,
Tofuti? Should there be
Nah.
tofuti to this game?
I'd rather have a pork chop.
tofuti, pork chop, a big old basket of kale.
That's
old
good
basket
too.
of
I like
kale.
a big old basket of kale.
Just tell you to roll around in it. Because you got to massage kale. You know, it's ideally you massage kale to get the flavor nice.
I like to-
So if you can just like roll around in a basket of kale and then just nibble it while you're
kale.
in the basket.
I like
covered in
to
kale.
I like to wee on my kale first.
Where you pee on your kale?
Yeah.
Does that do the acids or the
Because it means
base-
that-
does it neutralize?
Well,
the
it gives me
acids
the
or
health
something?
benefits of drinking my own pee, but it tastes better and I get some
Of
greens
course,
with it.
Of course, yes, of course. But see, like I said,
season
it's
it.
like classic game theory. Makes perfect sense when you think about it. Why didn't I think of that before?
Okay.
All right, couple more questions.
Give us 2 more questions done.
What deck were the cargo bays not on in the Enterprise? Were the cargo bays not on deck 4?
Is this the Enterprise D?
Yes. God damn it, you did that on purpose.
No, I didn't.
I told you already that I'm only referring to Enterprise D.
I didn't even do a D's Nuts joke.
Okay, unless it's Kirk's Enterprise. Okay, whatever.
Okay, I got you.
On the TNG, I'm just gonna say TNG Enterprise, and I'll
because there's
know,
also the E.
I know there is, but nobody talks about the E. No, I mean they do. I'm sure they do.
The Sovereign Class E. Some people are quite fond of it.
Okay, fine, but I'm going to be.
Despite its more
I'm on-
militaristic
Fond of the
trappings.
sovereign.
Okay, I'm going to for the TNG. I'm only referring to the Enterprise D right now. Maybe in the future I'll incorporate the E, but not yet.
So it's
Not
not.
ready.
It's either not on deck 4.
It's not on deck 8 or it's not on deck 13.
So it's 4, 8, 13.
Which ones are the cargo bays not on?
Are those the only 3
4.
choices?
Wrong.
Those are the 3 choices?
Yes, 4, 8, and 13.
I suck. I'm gonna lose.
I'll say 13.
I'm gonna lose this
Correct.
game.
All right, that was a lucky guess.
I'll give you half a point, Patrick,
Uh,
just to be.
Technically, I mean
big
that's according to the brand new rules
complicated
that we
thing.
came up with.
You came up with that. Or I
funny
came up with
sort
that.
of-
No,
part.
you came up with it. And I
Well, I'm not subtracting a point from Jesse. We need to work on this more.
oh man.
bonus
Okay,
content.
this is a follow-up
bonus
question.
flavors.
This is a follow-up
Lord.
question. What was on deck 13 of the 1701D?
Buzz.
What?
The Arboretum.
No.
Fuck. Buzz.
Transporter Bay 5.
No, the shuttle bays.
Oh,
shit,
okay.
dude.
I was gonna say hydroponics. I
Okay.
thought it had something to do with plants.
Okay, we'll have a couple more.
Riker
I think
growing
we already had a couple more.
We had one. You've hated this game from the start. You've been joning on this game this whole time.
Oh, no,
You're like, let's get through this. I'm so done with this bullshit.
No, I just wanted to keep it flowing.
Oh, I got you. No, I feel you.
All right.
Sorry.
No, give us
All
some
right.
questions.
No,
A couple more questions,
Couple
and
Yeah,
more
a
then,
couple more. It's cool.
then we'll close it
Yeah,
down.
man.
Okay.
I'm not afraid.
This is not a real episode. This is a fake episode.
This is a fake code.
It's an exhibition.
It's a fake sickle. Okay. What is, and there's some multiple choice, what is the significance of the number 47? Is it A, a writer attended a college that has a club that claims there exists a mathematical proof that all numbers are equal to 47? Is it B, the number of directors involved with Star Trek, or C, one of the actors had to count down from 47 before and after performing each scene, delaying production significantly.
Bzz.
What?
A.
You already knew that, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, that's like one of those that was one of those things that if you read about if you type in Star Trek numbers, that's like one of the first things that comes up.
And the number 47 frequently comes up in Star
Yeah.
Trek as a result. A lot of the script writers add in references to 47.
The Voyager, Next Generation Voyager writer Joe Minosky attended Pomona College in California. There's a club in Pomona.
He lives out California.
It's called
way.
the 47 Society. It claims that all mathematical there exists a proof that all numbers equal to 47, and that the number 47 occurs with greater frequency in nature than other numbers. 74 makes frequent reappearances as well, which is just absurd because that's just 47 turned around.
This
But
shares-
as does 23.
It's a retrograde.
This shares some things in common with Douglas Adams' 42, the number 42, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. The main similarity being that both numbers reside within that fourth decadaloid.
Clandestine?
Declension.
No, it's not that. Yeah, they're both start with 40.
Okay, I think this is an interesting way to just put things into scale. Just a couple on how this one. How many decks does how many decks does the Defiant class ship have?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Sound like a legit fart.
I know, right?
That was Jesse's thinking farts.
Got nice lips.
You do. They're quite supple.
Fart embouchure.
Thinking lips.
Bzz, they just had one deck.
Wrong. What?
5.
4.
Fuck.
4 decks? They had 4 decks on that fool?
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
man.
So,
Man.
how many, and this next one is from ditl.org, which is the Daystrom Institute Technical Library.org, which I didn't discover until I didn't start hitting on that until the end of these questions.
Daystrom
I bet there's some really good questions on there, hidden in there, because it's just stats and shit.
Mad scientists at the
So,
Daystrom Institute. Man.
I couldn't find this on Memory Alpha, but I found it on diddle.org.
Wait, no, don't go there. Why would you go there? What's wrong? Did you see that and you clicked on it?
You clicked on Diddle, dude.
I think I'm on a list.
It's a good fucking thing you didn't click on
You're on a list
diddle.net.
Be fucked up.
Okay, what's the fact?
Diddle.peeny.
How many crew members was the Defiant built for? Was it A, 150, B, 50, or C, 100?
Bzz,
What?
B.
You're right, 50.
Ha! I stole that answer from Jesse, but he didn't buzz in.
Oh, man.
I didn't know.
Now, there are some, this is some evidence of inconsistencies according to diddle.org.
Wait. Inconsistencies in Star Trek?
Just to remind...
what?
What? Just to remind people that these, I'm sure every answer is somewhat arguable in some way, except for like the registration numbers. But every answer...
Oh, I'm sure those are arguable, and I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody will say, well,
Right, so-
actually, technically, they're not the registration numbers.
So we're happy to discuss any sort of... No, we're not. No, we're not. It's like that librarian from Bob's Burgers.
Billy
Played by Billy Eichner. Yeah.
Books are stupid. Use the internet.
So, and this is on diddle.org. The dude wrote a little splurt at the bottom.
Diddle.org.
He wrote a little splurt at the bottom that said,
"Hey, what's your son doing? Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Your son, he was doing real well. He was starting some website or something. What was that website he started?
diddle.org." So this person says,
My son's a big shot in Silicon Valley.
so this person says,
Diddle.org.
in reference to the Defiance, this person starts off with, he's got several paragraphs, but he starts off with just saying, "To me, the Defiant has never made sense. She is quite simply far too small for the job she is supposed to do." Now, I've just took one snippet of an inconsistency, and let's see if anyone can follow this crap. It says, the official length of the ship is 170 meters, according to the
All right.
Let me just get through this, please. I'm
agreeing.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I'm absorbing the information.
The official length of the ship is 170 meters, according to the DS9 technical manual. However, If we look at the ship's deck plans in the back of the book, we see several illustrations of people standing on the 4 decks.
Yes.
Taking these to be about 1.8 meters tall,
The people.
yes, we get a length of about 115 meters for the ship.
Wait. But are they extrapolating from the height of the people and then thusly extrapolating the
As if
height
it
of
was
the
a
decks and then
two-scale drawing.
multiplying the decks?
Yeah, well, they say based upon the official length of the ship is 170
Yeah, but
meters.
they would have to have the height in order for the height of the people to be relevant, the height of the ship. And my immediate argument there would be that the decks are not necessarily the same height as each other. Mm-hmm. Right? There could be decks that are slightly different heights. They don't all have to be standard. In fact, I could imagine some of the decks are shorter or taller.
Unless there's somewhere that lists how tall each deck is, I don't know how they came to that conclusion of
What's the volume? Of
Well,
it?
the
other thing is that the people, they are using 1.8, which is, on the one hand, it is a reasonable
That's an
estimate.
average, right.
It is a reasonable estimate, but is not necessarily the correct estimate. Are they averaging humans from the 24th century? What about the average height of all the aliens that are involved? Tellarites tend to be a little
seems
smaller.
like the illustrations to that person stood out to indicate that they were human.
How much water is displaced by the...
I think that person is being human-centric.
I would not argue with that point. I would not argue with that point.
Probably even Eurocentric.
Yeah.
no.
If I had to guess.
Well, they go on to say if it's 170 meters long, then those people are actually 266 centimeters tall, or about 8 feet 9 inches.
Right.
Whoa.
I mean, to be fair, that is tall. If we can trust this person's calculations.
Yeah, if we can trust this person's calculations, if the
So
ship
those
is
drawings were not to scale.
the official length is 170 meters, and these people must be 8 feet 9 inches tall, which is human or whatever. Regardless of your species, they probably don't average that.
That's pretty tall.
The drawings weren't to scale. They were just to give you an idea.
Yeah, that's kind of my take on it too. Is like I don't think that's something.
And
you need
I
to
bet
read
the
too far
drawings
into.
were
That's why they were at the back of the tank.
It is a tech. Yeah, that's right. That's you didn't make it.
It's for the lay reader.
Yeah,
It's
good
not for
point.
the-
I also bet
the
all the
engineering cadet.
I can imagine the people were all standing in that kind of, that silhouetted, coy, slightly sexy stance.
Yeah.
That Starfleet,
right,
that Starfleet silhouette used in illustrations where they got their one hand like on the their arm crooked in their hip, and they're all like standing
Yeah, they
there
got a
being all
sassy
like,
tricorder maybe.
and their one leg is slightly angled and their foot pointing outward.
Okay, I have 4 questions, but they're going to be speed round. I'll get them done within a minute.
All right.
Okay, how many species were represented among the members of the 1701D's complement? A, 7 through 12, B, 13 through 18, C, 25 through 31.
It's like I feel like I'm doing my fucking taxes.
B.
You're right. Jesse's right. 15.
All right. Next question.
All right. Lightning round taxes.
Yeah, I know. Form 1713-8.
Like 53B. Put the answer from box 35 2.
How many total number of episodes were there in the animated series?
Oh shit! I know this. Bzzz.
What?
Fuck! I gotta add 24.
22.
Fuck.
How many in season 1? Jesse. Patrick.
16.
Correct. Which means there were 6 in season 2.
Yeah, I got it wrong. I
choked.
But you got the 16 right, so that's like what?
Choked.
Like half a point.
All right, next one.
I need a better way of keeping score too, because I have to scroll to the top every
You should get
time.
an app. You should design an app specifically for this scorekeeping system.
I bet it would be super popular.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, so what's the difference between these two numbers? They both hold significance in Star Trek. There's 90,000 light years and 70,000 light years.
Buzz.
What?
70,000 is how far across the galaxy. No, wait. 70,000 is how far Voyager got flung into the Delta Quadrant from the core of the Federation.
Correct.
And 90,000 is the total distance across the galaxy or something?
No.
No, 90,000 is where the Traveler sent the Enterprise.
No.
Q sent them there.
Any guesses, Jesse, on what's 90,000 light years?
The Alpha Quadrant.
No, it's the distance between the 2 points connected by the Bajoran wormhole in DS9.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I was about to get mad at you for that, and no,
Because
you're
you
right.
thought I was going to be a dick or something. Give
no,
a dicky answer.
no, I heard the answer, and I was momentarily angry, and I was like, no, that's 100% valid.
Final question, Dan.
You just didn't want to admit that you were wrong.
Alpha to Gamma Quadrant.
Yeah.
What do I get? Do I get a half a point for that?
No, you didn't get it right.
Well, I got the 70.
Oh, yeah, you did. I'm sorry.
You don't have to give me a half a point.
No, yeah, you did get that one right. Those were all the questions.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It was a good game.
That was a good game. That was excellent.
We'll work out the kinks and we'll play it with others.
I need a bigger climax to the ending because it's like you're like, okay, next question. I'm like, oh, that was it.
I
That's
thought
not
you
usually
said
how game shows end. No.
All right, have you ever seen the dating game from the 70s?
You're right, Jesse. I did say 4, and I conflated 2 of them together.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were totally right on that. So that was
You, sir, are a conflator.
I am a conflatus.
Well, this has been
Conflatus Dan.
quite a bonus.
Okay.
What is the dating
content.
game? Were we talking about the dating game?
Yeah, you know the dating game.
Yeah, I know, but what does that have to do with non-climax? Because they don't have sex anymore after the dating game's over because they fought too much?
No, I don't even remember the context of the reference. I probably
Or no,
just
that
thought
was
it
Love Connection. Which is the one where they broke up there was a Newlyweds game.
broke up. Oh, the Newlyweds game was good.
That was the one where they like got them to not know things about each other and then they would fight
You
and
would
get mad.
write down. You had to ask questions ahead
Yeah.
of time. and stuff.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was Star Trek by numbers or by the
Alright.
numbers.
Okay.
Depending on which universe you're in, it can be by numbers or by the numbers. But you have to designate which timeline / universe
You
you're in.
have to.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was more bonus content. You'll have more forthcoming.
That
in
was
the
more than
future.
we intended.
Yeah, it's like extra bonus. In the meantime, if you have access to Star Trek Discovery Season 4 or are shortly about to get access to Star Trek Discovery Season 4, you should follow along with our main episodes where we are doing weekly coverage of said Season 4 of Star Trek Discovery.
You won't have to listen to this?
We've already done episode 1, and soon we'll be doing episode 2.
Yeah, man.
And I'll leave it to you,
It's happening.
math geniuses, to guess which episode we'll be doing following episode 2. And henceforth, it's a pattern. You can get us at It's Got Star Trek on Twitter, Instagram. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Twitter, Stitcher,
Trader Joe's.
and Trader Joe's. We're working on that, Dan.
Trader
We
Joe's.
haven't signed the contract yet,
Okay.
but we're working on
Our lawyers are looking through it.
We're trying to.
We don't
there's-
want to get screwed out of our money.
There's a few little things we got to do before our products are on Trader Joe's shelves. We can't even tell you what the product is going to be. We'll tell you that at some point in the future. Maybe
It'll
the
be
next bonus
samosas.
episode.
It'll be samosas.
All right. Hope you had a good one, and we'll talk to you at some point in the future.
Well, did it work? Where's the king?
It works, sir. We have the combination.
Great. Now we can take every last breath of fresh air from planet Druidia. What's the combination?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
That's amazing. I've got the same combination on my luggage.